Hey there, let's talk about strengthening beginning teachers with adult SEL, or as you may know it, social emotional learning. According to CASEL, the Collaborative for Academic Social Emotional Learning, SEL is defined as an integral part of education and human development. SEL is also the process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitudes to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, and achieve personal and collective goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible and caring decisions. This shows up in explicit work with the 5 core competencies of SEL: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making.
SEL also advances educational equity and excellence through authentic school-family community partnerships to establish learning environments and experiences that feature trusting and collaborative relationships, rigorous and meaningful curriculum and instruction, and ongoing evaluation. SEL can help address various forms of inequity and empower young people and adults to work together to co-create thriving schools and contribute to safe, healthy, and just communities.
So why is SEL important? And why is it important for new teachers? Research studies have shown that adults who can recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate their own emotions report higher levels of job satisfaction and less burnout, demonstrate higher levels of patience and empathy, encourage healthy communication, and create safe learning environments for students. And with a focus on social emotional learning, teachers will be able to more effectively teach and model social emotional competence for their students. This will lead to fewer discipline problems and will impact culture and climate.
The nation is facing a teacher shortage crisis. During the 2022-23 school year, there were 55,000 vacant teaching positions in America, and 270,000 classrooms were staffed by long-term substitutes or teachers who were not fully licensed. Additionally, traditional educator preparation programs have fewer students enrolled than in the past. This means that fewer of our teachers are entering the classroom with all the background knowledge, competencies, and time to practice them that fully licensed teachers have.
When teachers enter the profession without the knowledge required to be successful, they often resign before attaining these skills. The North Carolina attrition rate for beginning teachers, those with fewer than 3 years of teaching experience, is approximately 63% higher than for their more experienced counterparts. Beginning teachers account for approximately 27% of all teachers who separate from employment in North Carolina public schools and are an increasingly large percentage of the entire teacher population.
According to a Vanderbilt study, losing a teacher during the school year is linked to a loss of between 32 and 72 instructional days. This equates to a loss of 1/6 to 1/2 of the learning growth potential in a school year. When teachers leave the profession, our students suffer. Since we know that SEL can result in decreased stress and burnout while creating more positive relationships and cultures, embedding a comprehensive SEL program as part of the beginning teacher supports is imperative.
So let's talk about the current situation for teachers in North Carolina. Schools across our state and nation are struggling to recruit and retain a diverse, effective teacher workforce. Teacher vacancies are most difficult to fill in schools with higher percentages of high poverty of students and schools with high minority student populations. Additionally, demographics do not mirror student demographics. Recent research from Johns Hopkins University and the National Coalition for School Diversity found that for Black boys, the presence of just one Black teacher before the 6th grade can lead to a 39% decreased chance of dropping out of high school and a 29% increased chance of pursuing college. The Drive Task Force identified the following intentional supports that result in increased retention for teachers from marginalized communities. Establish communities of support. Create culturally affirming and sustaining school environments. Prioritize induction and mentoring. Increase diversity among school leaders.
Obviously, focusing on social and emotional learning can help with these supports that the Drive Task Force recommends. Let's talk about those who are teaching without being fully licensed. These educators rely solely on professional development and support from their schools and districts to meet the needs of their students. Embedding SEL into beginning teacher support programs can help all teachers have the skills and efficacy needed to thrive in the educational force, and can particularly positively impact teachers of color.
How can we embed SEL into beginning teacher support programs? To weave SEL throughout the beginning teacher support programs, districts need to focus on the school climate and community, as well as work to increase the individual teacher's knowledge about SEL. A comprehensive program includes explicit SEL instruction, SEL integrated with academic content, opportunities to elevate youth voice and engagement, supportive school and classroom climates, a focus on strengthening adult SEL, supportive discipline, a continuum of integrated supports, building authentic family partnerships, aligned community partnerships, and systems for continuous improvement.
In our district, this comprehensive support for beginning teachers includes working with educational leaders to increase their efficacy and skills in working with diverse populations, explicit professional development on adult SEL and building trauma-resilient communities, restorative practice embedded within supportive discipline, and beginning teacher coaches who work with the teachers in their own classrooms. Already, after the first year of this program in our district, the retention rate for beginning teachers increased 19 percentage points. When we focus on SEL with beginning teachers, the impact for both teachers and students is huge.
Supporting SEL within beginning teacher induction programs allows new teachers to identify their own strengths, mitigate any areas of weakness, and develop the resilience needed to show up every day for children. When SEL is infused into new teacher supports, the student experience is richer. When adults engage effectively in social-emotional learning practices, they create classroom environments where students feel seen, heard, respected, supported, valued, and that they belong. At least 30% of student performance data is tied to teacher quality. Districts' ability to provide the proper support and professional development for the adults in each classroom is paramount to student achievement and experience. Culturally competent staff practices help provide an educational experience that students see as relevant to their lives and promote academic motivation, increase interest in the content they are learning, and increase confidence in classroom discussions and test taking.
There are many factors that go into recruiting, preparing, and retaining a highly effective teacher workforce. We believe that embedding SEL into beginning teacher support programs can help all teachers have the skills and efficacy needed to thrive in the educational force. Our children deserve highly effective educators in every classroom, and a diverse workforce that mirrors the demographics of the students. We believe a robust and comprehensive SEL program for beginning teachers helps our students and educators thrive.